and I'm going to be moving over to the board at one point, showing over there.
All right.
Lot trying to get accomplished today. I know I set the bar high for you all. Good thing is this class will meet. No, it won't meet tomorrow either, will it?
Nope.
Okay. AVGH, so we won't meet tomorrow. We're going to put a lot on today. Try to accomplish what I get accomplished today. If you don't, or Thursday will be a lighter day, so you can catch up Thursday, because Thursday all I have on there is to do eyelids and lips, and that's fairly quick. But you need to get everything else that I have written on the board today, which is eye sockets, opening the mouth if applicable on yours, facial structures, eyeballs and teeth put in today. That's what I'm going to demo today. That doesn't sound like a whole lot, but there's a whole lot of little things going on in there. So when we do this, we're looking at the human head and its proportions. Remember, the human head, the eyes are in the center, but we're not doing a full head. We're cutting the top off. So I want you to be sure you know the correct location of eyes is the center of the head, but we're cutting the top of the head off, so our eyes will be located closer to the top. Halfway between eyes and chin is the nose. A third of the way down from the nose to the chin is the lips. The nose is as wide as your eye sockets. Your mouth is as wide as the center of your eyes. These are rule of thumbs. Obviously, God made us all different, so there may be little tweaks back and forth. There is one eye between your eyes. That's how the face is spaced. So make sure when you're putting your eyes, you don't put your eyes way out here on your guy. He's not a fish or a bird. Okay? Human's eyes are in the front of the head. Okay? Facial proportions that are proper, we're not doing a full head, so the eyes will be a little bit higher. To create the sockets for the eyes, I'm using the handle of a fettling knife. And I'm simply going to place where my eyes are going to go. Can you see from over there? You're going to see better over here. So I'm going to push that in, give a little twist, and make an eye socket. I'm supporting the back side of the head so it doesn't collapse on itself. And once I get there, I'll put this in and I'll wobble it just a little bit. And I've got eyes prefabbed over here. Make sure they fit. The eyeballs fit, we're good. Now, my guys are always mean and aggressive. So I've made one with the lips snarled. I've made one he's kind of growling. So this one's going to have an open mouth scream, because I haven't done one of those yet. Putting this in, I'm going to dent where the mouth is going to go with the fettling knife. And once I got it dented in, I'm going to continue to press that until I can get the knife to just simply wobble in there and create the dent for the mouth. I'm not concerned about the stuff that comes over. I can simply cut that out of the way. What I do need to have is a shelf, top and bottom. That's where my teeth are going to attach. It's the gum line. My lip is going to go over the top of that. I'm not going to see where my tooth is connected to the gum, but I got to have a shelf there so I can attach it. All right? We all good? Then, we all have cheekbones. So from the inside, I'm going to push out some cheekbones. God, in His infinite wisdom, gave us a brow line to protect our eyeballs. So I'm pressing a brow line out right there. See how that's ridged and raised there now? I can bring that down the side if I want to, depending on your guy. If you're doing something that's a little more Cro-Magnon, obviously it needs to have a bigger brow line. Then I'm going to kind of squeeze the jaws. Not enough to make him emaciated. but enough to get a little jawline out where he's screaming. Then I like to come to the back of the head, and I'm going to put the cranium back there. So I'm just going to dent out the back of his head a little bit. All right? See? This is what I call the blank. Now I'm ready to start building on this guy. I'm going to score my eye sockets. A little vinegar in there while we're waiting. Why do we use vinegar? Vinegar is what? An acid. Vinegar's an acid. Clay is an alkaline. Do they play well together? No. They don't play well together. The acid wants to break down the alkaline, which will allow those two pieces to bond better. Really going to come in handy when we do the teeth here in a minute. Now, when I do my eyes, I do retina replacement. You have other options. You could put the eye in just like this, which is one ball of clay cut in half to make two half balls. That way I know they're the same size. One ball cut in half with a smooth rib. And now I have two eyes the same size. This rhymes and everything. I do retina replacement. So I'm going to take off a section of his eyeball. Score it. Add a touch of vinegar. Then I pre-rolled out pieces of blue clay. This is porcelain with mason stain in it. I've got green and blue here if you want to do retina replacement. If you want to paint the eyeball on, you can paint the iris of the eye on. And I'm just going to press that in place and then make a little smoother transition from the white to the blue so it's not a big stair step there. You can wait till it's all done and slip paint the eyes on if you want to. You can do retina replacement like I am, or you can paint the color of the eye on. So now I have eyes. And why did I put the iris of the eye not right in the center? Adds more expression to the face. If the eyes are always staring straight forward, it's kind of dead. But if I had this guy looking over here, or looking over there, or looking up, something's going on, all right? So I want something going on with this guy. Why is he angry? Why is he screaming? Who is he screaming at? He's screaming at whoever he's looking at. He's going to be looking to the side at you all. Firmly attached? No. Now I'm going to use this little pointy stick here and holding on the inside, I'm going to go right in the center of the eye, press the eyeball in place, and create a pupil at the same time. So now he's got eyes and he's staring somewhere. Now teeth. Teeth is made out of porcelain just like the eyeballs are, and it doesn't take a whole lot. You don't need to grab a golf ball sized piece of clay. You're not going to use that much when you're doing your teeth. I'm going to show you how to do them like they're dentures. One whole slab of teeth go in the face. I'm going to roll these out a little thin. Now if I cut that in half right there, now I have the upper teeth and the lower teeth, because my teeth are flat across. So that flat spot is the top and bottom of my teeth. And using My rib here, I can bend this to the shape and I can just stamp cut my piece here. Thin slab, let's make sure it fits. It fits, let's do it to the top also. So now I have upper and lower teeth, but they don't look like teeth yet. They're gonna look more like teeth when I put dents in them. But I wanna do like I always do, I wanna score my area here and get it prepped so when I get the teeth made, I can drop them right in place. Using fettling knife, I'm going to lightly press dents in them. Then I'm going to take an X-Acto, you can use a cutout tool, and I'm going to cut a little triangle out where the teeth meet. That helps them look like individual teeth when you go to put them in, like individual teeth now. I'll smooth them out a little bit. I'll press my finger in between to smooth out the gaps in between them. Round them just a bit. And drop the teeth in place. Now he's got lower teeth. And there's a space between his teeth and the mouth, so it really gives it a good dimension when you do that. You'll have to look at your individual guy. Does your guy have his teeth showing? What's going on with your guy? Don't just do this because I'm doing it. Look at your guy. You're sculpting your guy. Do the lower teeth or the upper teeth now. If you want to chip your guy's tooth, cut a tooth out completely. Say you're doing a UK fan, you might have to use green clay for his teeth. You can only put like 1 or 2 in.
Tee-hee.
That was for all you UK fans out there. I was distracted, UK. And I lightly press them into place. Now what I like to do afterwards is just put a drop of vinegar back in there. I think it just helps dissolve those 2 pieces of clay and join them together real well. That's where I want you to be today. Okay? Look at our clock. We don't have a ton of time. We got about 25 minutes. Maybe that long.